Hello everybody and welcome back to City Skylines on Mars, and we are on episode 5 already, and we've made so much progress, and I've installed some more mods to help us on our journey for creating the world's first Martian civilization. The focus for today, I feel like it's the same focus for every single episode. It's to expand the city, but I think this episode in particular, it's going to be the big expansion because I'm getting out of this view here. In the last episode we unlocked all 25 tiles, and now we can unlock all 81 tiles, although for some reason we can't get these corner pieces right here. I think there's another mod I need to get for the corner pieces, but I don't think we're gonna get there today. Make a purchase. Okay, I don't want to spend all my money, but I can keep making purchases outwards. Okay, but we're going to lay down the framework of this episode for creating the large expansion. This is going to be a large expansion episode. There's not going to be as much filling in the holes, although I probably will tackle the holes, all the problems of the city. That's what I mean by the holes. So the big expansion, so I can go all the way over here. This is going to be so ridiculous. I gotta solve the poop water problem, although the poop water doesn't look as bad right now, although it's still kind of spreading outwards. But I want to fix the poop water situation. Yeah, that's been one of the big complaints, is that I'm still forcing my citizens to drink their fecal matter. Yeah, and then create a huge bridge over to the next city that's going to be across from here. I want to get the beginnings of a second city on the other side of the map. So I have a lot of money right now. I have $315,000, so I'm gonna purchase all the land over here. 83,000. Ooh, let's purchase that right there. 151,000. Okay, purchase all of those tiles right there. Jesus. And over here it just seems so foggy, but maybe I should fix my pollution problem as well. So okay, I can finally get over to this area over here. So I want to do it right now. I need to extend this highway over here. I'm glad I never really extended this highway, because now what I can do is I can create a junction, and that junction, the junction can be another branch of the highway that'll end up being a bridge, and that will force people to use the highway, because the highway will be the only way to get across from there. And what we can do is we can add in an airport to the other side, because we have one airport, and that's what some people are giving me shit about in the comments as well, because I built an airport. Where are people flying? They're just kind of testing planes and landing back, I guess. Okay, so I spent some time and I laid down what I want my highway expansion to look like. So I kind of created a coastal highway that's going along our already existing coastline on our city, and it's kind of just squiggles down and then gets a little bit closer to the coast. And I created a junction that adds another highway, another like a sub-high highway. I don't know what you would call it. It's just another. It's basically a new highway that connects the north and the south ends of the highways together. So now it's like we have a loop. We have a highway loop for our city, and that's cool because we actually have the main city, the downtown, at the center of that pretty much. So it's like now we got that full-on downtown going here, and now I have another junction further down this end of the highway, and this is going to turn into a bridge that cuts right through this narrower part of the city, because I don't want to make it too far down here. Otherwise I would do it right here, but then I feel like it's too far from the downtown. I feel like this is probably the most ideal location for a bridge. And what I think I'll do is right here I'll have another smaller bridge connecting both ends of the second city, so there will be two options for people to get to the other side. Okay, there we go. We got our first bridge just going across. It's just a straight bridge, so it's actually a somewhat long bridge, but I think that is probably the best you could go about this. And this will go right to the downtown of this rival city. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be the rival city. Here's what we're going to do here. I'm gonna get some water pumping stations. I'm gonna get a lot of water pumping stations. We have much better water organization. We basically have an army of water pumps all just hanging out around here. And what I'll do is I think around this area right here, since the water, let me see which way the river is actually flowing here. Water. No, actually all of this is flowing this way. This is what's annoying, is that I have a river flowing in this way and I have a river flowing in this way. Everything's just kind of pooling in here for some reason. I feel like this is the making of something flooding That solves the sickness problem. We added heating in the previous episode. These guys need heating. That must be from the earthquake or something. What was this from? Oh yeah, that got disconnected. Oh, and this was even upgraded. I still haven't... It was so hard to upgrade some of these pipes, like to upgrade every single one of them. And I missed a few spots, so I just have to keep double checking and making sure I have everything. There we go, connect that. Here we go. Okay, these were all disconnected from the earthquake. Water is fine. There is huge commercial demand. Okay, well, we have a lot of commercial over here. I zoned this to all be the leisure commercial specialization, and we just have big, thick roads everywhere. You can let me know if that's good for road efficiency or not. Probably not, just because they're so fat. There's so many lanes, which means there's so many cars that probably need to turn, but let's check out traffic. How's our traffic? Traffic is actually okay around this area, although it's nighttime. Here it's jammed like always, but maybe with the expansion of the highway to the other rival city, maybe things will be okay. How do I want to go about this? I need to work on the other bridge that goes to the side here. I got $326,000. I can go ahead and buy up this land. 93,000, 96,000. This stuff is getting more expensive as it goes, but I'm liking this. I'm liking that this is the big expansion episode. I don't care. I don't care how much I expand this episode. Actually, I do kind of care, because what's episode 6 gonna be if we expand everywhere? I just want to get the frameworks of the second city going. That way we can get a building rivalry here. You know, that's a crappy bridge, but you know what? This is supposed to be the crappy bridge. It doesn't get like that very nice design going for the bridge. It's a bridge that does its job. Like, you know, there's the artistic bridges. Oh wait, one side of the bridge is artistic. Are you kidding me? I have to get rid of this. There we go. We got a double bridge over here. Okay, so that'll be bridge 1. This is bridge 1, and that's bridge 2. All right, and some more road construction we got here. So I have connected the 2 bridges that we have. We have Bridge B. I don't know if this is going to be A or B. I'm going to call this one Bridge B, or Bridge number 2. Or you guys can name the bridges if you want. Maybe we can come up with some clever names for these bridges. Who should we dedicate these bridges to? That'd be interesting. But okay. So we have connected both bridges. I kind of just have like a coastal highway going across here, and I have a highway that veers off a little bit. That way it's not really going directly into the city, and I'm planning for some kind of big downtown area right here. And then I guess I'll have a couple highway exits. And then I don't know if this will just be like a suburban area. Maybe this will be an industrial area going along the coast here. But I definitely want to have like ships, because now we'll have ports going to and from. We'll need ferries, if ferries are a thing in this game, to make citizens go to back and forth between these 2 cities, because there's going to be a lot of traffic now, because there's only 2 links of traffic going from both ends of the river. So the highway is about to get a lot more jammed, and it's about to get a lot more congested around the areas where the bridges are. Things going here. It seems like we have a lot of people dying again, but we're at a steady flow here. I guess it's just another wave. It's a death wave of people going through, but it seems like bodies are getting cleared out. We still have a worker crisis right here. Maybe I'll focus you know, across the river, people finally won't go to school. We'll have a lot more uneducated workers, maybe close to around here, to solve that worker problem, because I still have not been able to get a grip on the uneducated worker thing. I just have too many schools. So I'll focus on putting a little less schools on this side. So this will be the educated side, separated by a river. We have the uneducated side. Incineration status, landfill usage is at 69%. Let's get some more incinerators in here. Man, I'm down to plus $20,000 a week. It's not a week. It's not per hour, it's per week. I added so many incinerators, and incinerators are so expensive to run. And these guys still need more workers, but I should be burning trash at a much more effective rate now. I am, but my landfill usage is going way, way up. I'm not losing any people again. I just got so many dead bodies everywhere. Okay, all right, we're gonna do another wave again. Oh wait, I had my healthcare budget has been up this entire time? Wow. And there's still so many dead bodies everywhere. Everyone's just dying so fast. Is there a boiler? Yeah, the boiler affects everyone's health. Okay, I can't have the boiler in here then. Okay, I'll keep that in mind then. I'll have the boiler. I'm just gonna have a really unhealthy area over here.
Meteorologists have issued a severe
Oh my
tornado
God,
warning
no!
for the area.
I'm just,
Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
just trying to solve a dead person crisis. I've been kind of playing and not really saying anything, but here's a quick update because a tornado's about to show up and I'm gonna have to freaking evacuate all of my citizens. Evacuate citizens! I have a death wave. I'm on a death wave right now, and I had 76,000 people, and it dropped down to around 74,000, but it seems like I'm at a steady rise again. And I have dead people all over the damn city, and there's about to be a tornado. Hopefully it's in the farm. Where's the tornado gonna happen, man? All of my people, no one's gonna be able to work. A tornado's gonna rip through the city. This could be the end, for all I know. I'm only at plus 9,000. As long as I can stay profitable, things are dropping very fast. 1,000. Am I seriously gonna drop that much? Oh, God. No, sorry. You need to come out. You need to make me money. You need to make me money. I don't care how many people die. You make money. Oh, it's gonna be a water spout.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Just stay in there and you're okay. Okay, you know what? You're cool. You're very cool in there, man. No, we gotta make more money. No, you're gonna make the poop
Meteorologists
water.
are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Oh no! Don't go into the industry. Don't go into the industry. As long as my citizens are making money still. Oh my God. Oh, please end, please. We haven't even had the tsunami yet, and you guys have been warning me about the tsunami. Hasn't happened yet, and that could very well destroy the entire city. But right now, all of our industry over here is getting destroyed. But meanwhile, we're actually as profitable as we've ever been during a tornado. Okay, why are you're ripping through the city even faster? Oh my God. Plus 60,000 an hour. What did I cash through life insurance or something? Please stop. You're going into suburbia, man. There's nothing I can do, but I'm just happy I'm making money right now. Maybe it's like maybe the US government has sent money to Mars because it's everything's getting repaired. Everything's on fire. Oh, that's good to know. Holy crap. Go away! I think it's ending.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Is that because I don't have many detection systems on? So you don't know until after the fact? Surprisingly, it says we've had no deaths. Although I didn't really speed things up. How profitable am I right now? Disaster response unit. Yes. Can you solve things? Oh my God. There we go. Everything's got to get rebuilt. Ready for rebuilding. Please rebuild.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days.
It's a severity of 1.0. I don't even care.
Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Oh my God. No one died, though. No one died. That or there are just a lot of babies happening right now when it's really masking the amount of deaths that have occurred here. But we just lost a significant portion of our industry, yet we're as profitable as ever. So what happened? Is NASA finally getting built up or something, or what? I mean, hey, you know what? You know what? This was a good thing. This was a very good thing that happened because these guys were all complaining about not having any workers anyways. No one was at work, and it got eliminated. This was nature's way of eliminating the weak. We have too many educated people. So you know what we're going to do? Maybe it's finally the end of this industry out here. Maybe it's time for everyone to start working at NASA, and I should zone some more offices, and we have more of that industry than the really old-fashioned, dirty industry. That certainly would solve that problem. I feel like maybe this was a good thing. That's how I have to look at it. So let's get some more NASA jobs in here. This place is going to turn into a little city of itself. It's just going to be nothing but offices in here. Okay, we're at an all-time high for population here. How did the emergency response team all work out here? They didn't do anything. They're gone. Wait, no, I think they're still working. It says everything is ready for rebuilding, but it's not getting rebuilt. Why don't I just turn this all into farmland or something, and we can help the pollution problem? And that way nothing gets polluted anymore around here. That did a significant amount of damage. I'm going to get a tsunami warning buoy out here. I'm just gonna have many buoys. Many buoys. I have the money to pay for all of this. I want to make sure a tsunami does not destroy this city. They're going to be everywhere. I have no idea how overkill this is, by the way, but you know what? Sometimes overkill is okay. So what we're going to do with this this new rival city, we're going to make the biggest downtown that we could ever dream of. It's going to make this city across from here, and oh my god, this looks so sad. The amount of problems we have. I think we have trash problems going on at the site. I paused the game because I was having another death wave, but we're at 81,000 people. But anyways, I will deal with that in a second since I have the game paused. I'm just laying out all the roads. This city here is going to make this city so jealous, and it's going to be an economic war of which city can build up quicker. And I'm gonna eventually need a more powerful computer to run this city. I'm running on my old PC here in Sacramento. And I'm going to need my other PC, which is much more powerful than this one. I'm running on a 780 Ti. I'm gonna need one of like 980s or 1080s just to accommodate all of the growth in the city, because I'm already feeling it playing this game. I can't get a 60 FPS recording in for the life of me, so I'm sorry if things are starting to look stuttery when watching this. I think it's soon gonna push the limits of my computer, and I'm gonna have to work with something different here in order to sustain things, because I've never built a city this big before. This city is getting to be the most massive thing I've ever made. These are all one-way roads, by the way. I'm making a big grid system for the city. It's gonna be a legit downtown. Okay, we laid down the heated piping. Behold the framework for our massive downtown. For all I know, the grids, it's all a bunch of alternating one-way streets. They're 2 lanes each. For all I know, they are way too close together. But this is going to make for an incredibly densely packed area. We have all of our electricity here. They got water. These guys don't have that'll eventually get electricity, that radio tower. Zone them all in. Oh, we have our first customer. We have our first couple customers, and we forgot to put in sewage treatment. So let me fix that up. Let's get a sewage treatment plant in here, and it's not really connected to anything. Why aren't they getting any sewage treatment? Let's make sure we get some heated pipes in here, and that should get everyone sewage treated. I have a pipe going all the way across here. Sewage treatment should flow across here, unless, this isn't getting any power over here. Let me get some power. Forgot, it's a new city, so everything's all just spread out and needs to get powered before anything can truly happen, but everything should be okay now. We got garbage piling up. Are you kidding me? How's my landfill usage? You guys were also saying to get rid of a lot of the landfills in favor of just more incinerators, and maybe that's how I should go about things. Maybe more incinerators, less landfills. So I'll build 4 new incinerators, and let me empty all of these, and maybe once these are empty to the incinerators, I will begin deleting them. How to speed things up here? Let's see here. Maybe I should try and intimidate our old city right away, and we're going to plop something ridiculously huge in here to I don't know, to make it so to give that superior look. A really big building, and I downloaded some really big building. Icarus Tower 2. It's gotta fit somewhere in here. Somewhere on the coast.
The Forest Service has stated that there is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Residents are advised to avoid forested areas. A forest fire is raging in the area. Leave campsites and tree houses immediately.
Okay, is it too... Oh my god. There's not a fire service out here. Okay, fire service on the main road. Now in service. What? You guys can't poop? Oh, well, I'll just do more sewage treatment for you guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. You guys are about to burn down. but I will help you poop. That seems to be their concern, is pooping. But you're about to burn down, so you better pay attention. You guys warned me. I remember that too. I remember you guys said that all the trees are gonna cause a forest fire, and I made it way too densely packed.
A forest fire is raging in the area. Leave campsites and tree houses immediately.
Yes! Icarus Tower goes right here. Anyways, gigantic tower to give the appearance of size. It's a giant thing towering over the entire city. You know what? That's actually really cool. Forget the forest fire for a second. It's all about perspective. Now it incorporates this skyline all the way in the background with this skyline. Holy crap. I can't believe I put in a building that huge. This thing is called Icarus Tower. It's an add-on from the workshop that I installed. Anyways, back to the forest fire. Huh. Can I delete trees? Let's try and isolate this fire. How about this? Let's cut them off. Cut off the fire. That's a lot better. That way things aren't gonna burn out like crazy. I'll keep the dense walls on the farms, but this forest, no, it's all gonna burn down. Okay, yeah. Have we isolated it? Delete. Just delete all of that. There we go. That's gonna be isolated. Oh yeah, and delete that. That way we don't burn down our shelter for the people. Great. Now people are gonna see that eyesore off the side of the road, and we've created even more pollution. Okay, I think that actually did solve it, taking away the trees from the fire, because I worked so hard on this last episode. I'm not letting that happen so easily, even though it'd make for quality YouTube footage, but I don't know. Some things aren't worth it. Some things are better to let happen for the sake of footage and entertaining you guys with my struggles, but that, no. Man, now it just looks like there's been some deforestation going on. It's like this forest isn't half of what it was in the past. Roughing out the edges a bit, that way it looks like it's more blended in. But I will expand this out further, but I'm so focused on expanding our gigantic city. We're still expanding though. We have 85,000 people, but now we're getting more and more people in here, making me more and more money. I don't know why I keep saluting. I don't know. I've been finding I've been making a habit of that lately. So what do cities need? Cities need hospitals. We'll get a hospital in the city. We need a crematorium. We'll have a crematorium right at the main intersection. We need a fire station, fire headquarters right in the center of the city. See, a police headquarters right in the center of the city right there, just to make people really, really happy. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna make a park in this city because I haven't made a gigantic park anywhere, and it's gonna be right by the hospital. This is gonna be like the central park. It's almost like this is the Manhattan of this series, and this is going to be the park. So how to make people happy? Well, first of all, we have to give them a bounce house, of course. We're getting Marshmallow Man in the city. That's another mod that I downloaded. That'll be right off to the side right there in the park. We'll have a dick butt statue right here. It's gonna be the fun city. This city is more fun than that one. That one is just problem infested. But still very profitable. I mean, you have to give it to the city. There's so many problems in the city, but it's very profitable. Can I fit a baseball field anywhere? I totally can. Baseball field right there. We're gonna have a sports team. We'll have a little ice rink in here. A botanical garden, a Japanese garden. Oh, Tim Hortons. You can plop a Tim Hortons here. I found a ploppable Tim Hortons. I thought there was one. Okay, so it's the greatest park of all time. Marshmallow Man, Tim Hortons, a carousel, Japanese garden, botanical garden, an ice rink, bounce house, dick butt. Oh, it's like an amusement park almost. But we're definitely driving a lot of people in here, so that's cool. There we go. Expo Center off to the side of the highway. This place is like the big tourism hotspot. Mall of Moderation. Moderation. Put in a mall. It's gonna be so much industry over here. A big expansion. Oh geez, that is laggy. Zooming out and seeing that entire city. Oh boy, the map is getting huge. The highways. Oh boy. NASA's been getting a lot of jobs, but We're having a trash problem again. What's going on here? Do we not have enough incinerators? Do we not have enough incinerators? What am I saying? Okay, okay. Latest Canadian mod. We have a Canadian Tire on this side of the city. Therefore, it's officially the better city because we got a Canadian Tire and you do not. Okay, we've ran into a huge issue with this area now. I have a highway exit right off to pretty much the center of the city, and it's causing somewhat of a major traffic backup, and I'm afraid things are going to end up piling up even worse. Oh, there's a Wienermobile right there. I mean, it'd be nice if, you know, some of these drivers sense that, you know, like maybe this isn't the best exit to get off at. Maybe I should get off at this exit, which isn't being used at all, and, you know, then you can go down the street and then go down this way. All right, so we're going to start with building a train station. Like, I actually conveniently, I had a narrow strip of land that didn't really have much, so I think I'm gonna stick a bunch of train stations in here. I'll have a series of train stations just for these people, and then there will be one that links kind of to this industrial area, and I'll have I guess a bridge going across, like a train bridge going across, and then I can get a train station for the city. And I'm gonna have to do some kind of subway system because this place is so densely packed that traffic is just gonna be a nightmare. But it may just come to the case where I'm gonna have to rework some of these roads here because I have roads so densely packed in here. But I have so many buildings, so many people are packed like sardines here. But we're almost at 100,000 people in this city. 92,000. I am brute forcing my way through here with these train tracks, making them go around the entire island, or not island, but the peninsula or whatever you want to call it. It is like a real city. It's like we're squeezing everything in here, absolutely everything. Okay, it's not the prettiest job, but we have railroad tracks going. It's actually kind of cool. It'll be a cool ride. You go along the water, and I feel sorry for all the people who have their nice riverfront property and then BAM! Railroad tracks right in your window. That's gotta suck so bad. But we have that now. We now have a circling system. The whole city is pretty much surrounded by railroad, but we're profitable again, plus $30,000 an hour again, but our city's health is kind of lacking a bit. I see a lot of sick people everywhere just because we had trash piling up, but I'm praying that goes away soon. But this second city is definitely making this side jealous. Maybe they're getting sick because they're starting to, it's the anxiety. It's like, oh no, they're gonna cripple our economy or something because all this influx of people. We're about to hit 100,000 people. This is probably 10,000 people at most. It's really nothing. We don't have a suburbia around here. I need to start making the suburbia of the second city. Okay. Now I have made a long connector. I kind of just like, I feel like it's easy to just make a big overpass here. That way I don't have to worry about making all of these intersections. And then whenever I want to place whenever I want to place a station, I just make it drop down into the station, and that's that. So it keeps the railway out of the way. But okay, and I just have to give these guys a little bit of water over here. But I think that is about going to do it for this episode, because I feel like I've gotten a lot done this episode, and we're gonna save more for episode 6. We've come a long way in the city, but we still have so much to do and so much room for expansion, and I'm gonna need to play on a more powerful computer because this computer's already feeling the limits. But anyways, I am gonna go now. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed the video and let me know what I should do with the city. I know I had my fair share of terrible things this episode. Traffic is terrible, trash is terrible, people are probably dying right now. We're still at over 100,000 people. All right, I shall see you guys later. And here is our farm industry. I spent so long placing trees around here, but let's see here. So we have everything, I have everything zoned the way I want it to be. I think what I may have to do is I'm going to have to place some extra power lines or something.